Champ women.
You right with me or what?
Champ women.
Yeah, I think so. G'day folks, welcome to Big Feet TV. Great to have you with us. Champ women, champ men.
Sharp as always.
What are you up to?
Don't worry about it.
Just watching you at the moment.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, I'm okay. Here we go, champ women. Did you enjoy your weekend, by the way?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
What'd you get up to?
Played a bit of basketball.
You only just got across the line in your game too.
Yeah, it was rubbish.
Yeah. See any champ games?
No, I didn't know this week.
There's a couple of big ones.
There was. I know, it was tempting.
No Love Lost Cup. It was very, very big. We're going to get to that shortly. Stay champ women, here we go. We've got no idea what we're doing. We're just filling in time. Hume City 74 defeated Sherbrooke 51. Broncos 25-5 second quarter. Broncos win the rebounds 58-38.
Wow.
Yinka Olaranoof 16 and 11. Taryn McPherson 12 points. Taryn Wilkin 14. Danny Fitch 13 for Sherbrooke. Hume City get it as expected.
Not a whole lot to read into this one. Hume City slowed down the majority of the big time players for Sherbrooke and they cruised. And I'm liking the fact that like it could have been easy heading in. Let's face it. We thought by this time of year Sharon would be playing 35 minutes, Froggy would be playing 35 minutes, and they'd be leaning on them. Not in any game, really.
Nah.
They're doing. These young kids are good.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
It was written in the reviews with Sherbrooke their last 3 seasons so far. Win-loss. At the moment they're 1-9. I think previous years they've been 4-17, 4-19.
Yep.
Not a lot of wins.
No.
Plenty of losses.
Yep.
What's happening at Sherbrooke? Give us some positives.
Some positives.
Yeah, what's happening up there?
Well, I think they've got a number of young kids in the actual team. I know they don't have a youth side, but I know they have a number of kids in the actual team that are only going to get better for the experience. But that being said, let's not forget Sally Lang isn't playing this year.
Yep. Let's not forget though, with Sally Lang, they went 4-17 last year.
That's right. So look, it's been
sorry,
it's been tough.
Your enthusiasm.
It's true. It's true. It's been tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's been tough, and look, maybe Sherbrooke are really struggling at the moment. They're pretty well set for the spoon this season. It's just where they want to go from here is a decision's going to be made in the off season.
Fair enough. Eltham 49 in the female version of the No Love Lost Cup.
Yep.
Went down to Diamond Valley 78. Massive win, DV. Eltham really got slapped here.
Yeah.
In a major way. Eagles have won their last 3 games. Eltham have lost their last 3 games. And that's the tale of the tape. Both teams are headed in different directions right now.
Yep.
45-24 second half by the Eagles. Wildcats 29 turnovers. Adriana Cant, arguably her best game for the season, 23 points. Katie O'Neill 22. No Carly Turner. I think she's back at the AIS.
Yeah, I thought she might be. Yeah.
Yep. So she's out at the moment. Eltham, Cassie Stockton and Izzy B, 11 points each.
Yep.
They're probably the 2 youngest players in the team.
Wouldn't doubt it. Look, Haley.
Is that damning?
Well,
other players didn't step up.
No. Well, look, I've heard that Haley Munro is sick heading in.
Yeah.
But no.
4 points, 3 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, underdone. She wasn't feeling great. But look, not great. Not a great output. Who would have thought this is going to be a 30? I probably even would have almost tipped Eltham. I would have at least thought about it. Cassie Stockton, though, this is a good story.
It is a good story.
This is a good story.
Yep.
Because Cassie Stockton has been ripping up Youth League. She's had a massive breakout season. She's going to be right up there in the conversation for MVP of Victorian Youth Championship this year. First game in the champ, and she fit right in.
Yep.
I think she can bang with it with the bigs there.
Yep.
With no problems, Izzy B. But look, Eltham, they got some players that need to step up especially against Diamond Valley.
Others need to step up. No Love Lost Cup.
That's right.
And a few went missing.
Yeah.
Fair to say.
Yep.
Bulleen 79 defeated Melbourne 70. Boomers start with a 30-15 first quarter. That set the win up. Lauren Pearce.
Yeah.
Have been saying it's a matter of time before we actually see her step up, and she had 15 points.
Matter of time, or she really needed to?
Well, a little bit of both.
There's a difference.
Hasn't had a great season so far.
No.
I expect a lot more from her.
That's good.
And she's a gun.
Yep.
Like, she's a seriously good player.
So it's Funda.
Funda Nakasoglu got 15 points as well. Megan McIntyre 15 and 12 for Melbourne. Courtney Gaze, good game at champ level, 16 points. Georgia Pinnow 13 points.
Yeah.
Very good.
From
Courtney Gaze 16 points. I reckon her dad would have been happy with that, even though they went down. I reckon her dad would have been happy. He may have said a couple of words to her Saturday night.
Look, Courtney, you ran the floor well. You were able to finish around the rim and hit a few jump shots. And I like my jump shots, Courtney.
Georgia Pinnow as well, younger sister of Dane, and he's an emu.
Very good.
If she's going to be anything like Dane, then heads up.
Can I
Yeah.
Or heads up because
Yeah.
you'd be looking up.
Yes. Well, yeah.
Can I send a message to the great Andrew Gaze today?
Free.
Inducted this week into the FIBA Hall of Fame.
Oh, FIBA Hall of Fame. Fantastic. Wow.
That's an unbelievable
It's huge.
achievement.
Have we had any other Australians?
Not that I know of.
I wouldn't imagine.
There may be, but not that
Maybe
I
an
know of.
official or something like
Don't
that,
know.
or a coach. But
What would
yeah,
Andrew have said in the acceptance speech?
yeah, he would have said something along the lines of, "Thanks."
Very well done. Now that is an awesome achievement. So
Yeah,
well
it
done,
is, yeah.
well done, guys.
Congratulations.
Really, really well done. On the Sunday, Melbourne went down again, 58 to McKinnon, 63. Tigers started with a 19-9 first quarter, and at that stage, I reckon McKinnon would have been a little bit nervous at quarter time.
Well, this happens. It's happened a few times this season for the Cougars.
Slow starters.
They're slow starters,
Well,
but
they're old.
but that
Out of the
means
block slow. They're an old group down there. You've been telling me for ages that they look a bit weary during the week. The bones are creaking at training.
Oh no!
Just going by what you tell me.
Joe McBain.
Plenty of tape being used down there. Plenty of tape.
Oh,
You try-
yes, they use heaps of
They're
tape.
like, you call them the jigsaw team. You try and patch them back together, piece them together at training during the week. I'm only going by what you've told
No,
me.
you're not. You're just making it up, and you're gonna get me really hurt.
Come on, they start.
Alex Luff would be like, "Oh, could we scrimmage with you this week?" No.
Let's get back to what you were saying. They normally start slow because they're old. Where were you going after that? Where were
They
you
normally
going after that?
They start slow for whatever reason, but they come home strong, and they did it again. Tegan Fowler playing against their old team.
Yeah.
Bit
Sparks.
A little bit, maybe.
Were you there with their
I wasn't-
Sparks?
I wasn't there, but McKinnon were able to get over the top by 5, 19 to 12 last period.
Brookhouse.
Brookhouse, vintage.
JB.
24 and
Nice.
7. Alex Luff,
Luffy.
continue. Huge year for Alex Luff.
Luffy's been very good.
Just when you thought,
Very good.
maybe slow down, 19-11 back.
I did say that she would be in the figuring for MVP, Luffy.
Yeah,
She's right up there at the moment.
absolutely. And Georgia Pinto again.
What a weekend.
17 and 8.
What a weekend. She could become the new star of Melbourne. She's only young.
Well, a lot of, there's a void to fill there. There's a spot waiting for her.
You know what it is? Can I put this on the table?
You're going to be frank?
I'm going. Well, no,
Or
I
you're
don't.
gonna be Justin?
No, I don't know Frank, so I'll just stick with Justin for now. Melbourne lost Izzy B
Yes.
about a month ago.
I lost
Right.
Geraldine McCorkle.
Yeah, don't worry.
off-season.
Let's just stick with Izzy B for a
Alright.
second.
Yep.
I know the Corker went as well.
Cool.
Izzy B in the last few years, MVP, double
Poster
All-Star
child.
5,
Yeah.
poster child Melbourne.
Yep.
It is so true in sport, in work, in life, everything. When someone goes, there's always going to be someone that steps up and takes the opportunity. Someone else is going to be
Takes the mantle.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe we saw that on the weekend with Melbourne.
We saw
Despite the two
a
losses,
flash.
maybe we saw a glimpse of that next, no pressure,
No.
but maybe we saw a glimpse of that next poster child.
It's exciting.
It is, it's very exciting, and I'm sure we're going to talk a lot more about Georgia in the future. Exciting times at the Tigers, despite the 2 losses.
Despite that.
Big game on the
That's
Sunday.
not relevant.
Big game on the Sunday. Waverley 74 went down to Ringwood 88.
Mm.
Falcons won the rebounds 37 to 22 and shot at 51%. Didn't help them though. Ringwood get the win
Wow.
9th straight, and they end Waverley's run
Yes.
at the moment. Tara Blair 17 points, JD Rooney 16, Amber Hegg 16, Lisa Ewan 15, Bridget Ardossi 20 and 11, Talia Higgs 16, Michaela Donkins 16. So all the stars were shining. I want to say this.
Yeah.
Tara Blair,
Wow.
in her first 4 games, I think, this season, first 4 or 5 games, she averaged 5.5 points a game. I think it was her first 5 games this season.
Yep.
Okay? Might have been 6. First 6 games, I've got that right.
That's fine.
First 6 games this season,
She averaged
Tara
5.5
Blair
points.
averaged 5.5.
Yep.
In her last 4 games, she's averaged 18.5 points a game.
Turned it on.
Turned it around.
Well, yeah.
And we've been talking about Ringwood want to win a championship, they need to create depth.
They've got it.
Hello, Tara Blair.
Well, they've got it. Not just her, though. Like Lisa, we know Lisa Ewan can bomb
Yep.
up and do that. She's quite capable. Yep. And they've got a number of other players that can do it, the Eustace and whatnot. But the encouraging thing for Ringwood here is the Waverley Guns played well, and they still beat
them. And beat them by 14.
Beat them by 14. And Falcons shot at 51%, and they won the rebound count.
Where's Waverley at? I know that Waverley are
Waverley-
at 6th on the ladder. 4 and 6.
Long way to go.
Yep, long way to go. Where are they at? Because they could have made a real statement here. They could have made a big statement, and you know what? They weren't good enough.
No, they weren't. Flat out.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Where does it put Waverley?
Well, it puts them at 6th, but I think they're
said
gonna.
that.
That's right. But I think they're gonna continue their charge towards finals. They'll sneak in. There's still only one game out of that 4th spot that's going to be up for grabs. Top 3 are going to be those 3: Ringwood, Hume
Bulleen
City.
got a win on the weekend, 9 points over Melbourne.
Yep.
I just don't like Bulleen in 4th at the moment.
Neither do I. I like Waverley in 4th.
Let's have a look at the ladder.
Will happen. Ringwood 9 and 1, Hume City 9 and 2, McKinnon 7 and 3.
Ooh, cold coffee.
Well, you should drink it quicker. Bulleen 5 and 5, Diamond Valley 5 and 6, Waverley 4 and 6, Eltham 4 and 7, Melbourne 3 and 8, Sherbrooke 1 and 9.
So the line's still at 6 teams. No chance Eltham, Melbourne, or Sherbrooke.
No.
Let's have a look at Saturday games, round 11. Eltham, Hume City.
I'm liking
Based on
Hume
last
City.
week. Jeez, Eltham's a few players got to step up this week.
Yeah, no, they won't. Well, even
Well, they might
if they
step
do,
up.
even if they do, I know.
Ringwood for me. Ringwood to win this one. Quite comfortably, I think.
32.
32 points.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. McKinnon, Bulleen.
Coos.
If Bulleen can get this,
We could eat our words.
I'm back in love with them. I don't think they will though. Bulleen at the
Bulleen are young, and I think McKinnon will just throw their weight around. They'll be.
You fell short of saying it then. You were going to say it. Bulleen are young and McKinnon are...
No, they're not in their prime. They're in their prime. You're going to get me in real
Hey,
trouble.
Luffy was going to call you old then, I'm telling you. Sunday games, Diamond Valley, Melbourne. Surely DV. If DV want to crack at the finals this season,
I can't see
they've got
why
to keep
not.
this run going.
They're in form. There's no reason why we shouldn't tip.
DV.
Yep.
Katie-
Even without Carly Turner.
Katie O'Neill is a very, very good player.
She's rolling.
I like Katie.
As did Adriana Cam.
Adriana Cam was good. I like Katie O'Neill. She drives that team.
Yep.
She steers the ship.
Righto.
She's got the rudder pointing in the right direction.
And Bulleen will play Waverley.
Waverley to win. Surely. That's an important game. Don't just brush over that game. Bulleen and Waverley. You just wanted to move on. Yeah, Bulleen play Waverley.
Waverley will be what Bulleen.
That's a really important game.
Waverley will beat Bulleen.
Really
I
important.
know, but Bulleen will go 0-2 this weekend.
And if they do,
You're in strife because Waverley are hunting them.
state champ men, here we go. Melbourne 47 went down to Ringwood 104.
Oh, let's do it.
If my statistical contact...
I want to know
If
how
my
you know this.
statistical contact is correct,
Big V of hired the Elias
Hey,
Sports Bureau to
well, I've
get
got
these
to,
sort of
I've got to
stats
tell
down.
you, my stats go-to, I was going to say person to keep it in the dark, but I'll call him a man because
is
he
it?
is. My stats go-to man has not let me down once, and every stat he's given me so far has
Money.
been 100% spot on. So here's the stats on this game. You ready to be blown away, young man?
Strap yourself in.
Here we go.
Go.
Melbourne's 47 points, lowest score ever in state champ men. Lowest ever. Bang, Melbourne, you've got the title. And guess who they took the title from? Themselves. The previous lowest was 48 points against Sherbrooke back in
Have you,
2011.
as your stats go-to guy, adjusted the 48 minutes to 40 minutes ratio?
I'm sure he's looked after that. He will have for sure. In a 40-minute game, that's the lowest scoring state
Oh,
champion.
it's big sample size, isn't it? 3 seasons.
Well,
Not
okay.
even.
All right, and it beats the previous lowest of 48.
All right, fine.
Come on, mate, give us a bit of leeway here.
Yeah, all right, that was pretty good.
It's the only time in state champ men's history that one player has scored more than the opposition.
I think Kobe did that to Dallas like a few years ago.
What, in state champ men? Or-
Yeah.
It was an amazing game, wasn't it? We're talking about Brian Dewar, of course.
He had 48 points.
11 triples. Melbourne scored 47. Matt Snowball had 7 assists in this game. That was 2 more than Melbourne's total of 5 assists. It was a dirty
This is
dirty
just
game
a
for
good
Melbourne.
old-fashioned
Smashing.
spanking. It was an absolute murderless.
Well, there's plenty of murders. It was down.
It was they murdered it.
Ringwood went 54-14 in the middle quarters. Brian Dewar 48 points, 11 of 16 from outside. That is a great game. That is a great. I tell you what, Rick, this is what I like about Ringwood.
Yeah.
Nearly every other club in the Big V, when they look at imports, they bring in power forwards or centres. Most.
Yeah.
Most. Sometimes they'll bring a swingman.
Micros.
Yeah, and some. All I'm saying
I
is.
disagree with that.
Well,
no, that's not actually.
I
not
didn't
true
say.
at all.
I didn't say all. I said most.
No. Really?
3, 4, 5 is what I'm saying. They'll fill the 3, 4, 5.
Oh, right.
Most.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Not everyone,
Yeah.
but you look over the last few years.
Yeah.
It's been that 3,
That's
4,
fair
5.
enough. That's fair.
Ringwood. They've only got one box that they tick when they recruit an import.
Can
you shoot?
Can shoot the three.
Preferably from half court.
I think Dua didn't lie in his resume.
No, he didn't lie, the boy from New York. Very, very good. Sean Clark, 13 and
New Yorker,
14.
is he?
New Yorker, I'm sure he is.
The Apple.
New Yorker, the Yankee, I'm sure he is. Sean Clark, 13 and 14. Ringwood have won their last 5. They're on the verge. I want to put this on the table again in case anyone missed last week's show. In those 5 games, they've beaten Bulleen, great win. Fantastic win. Okay?
Yes.
But
They didn't beat
the other
anyone
4
else
teams they've
substantial.
beat them,
Yeah.
have been below them.
I agree.
Now they've got a run coming
I
up.
was gonna say the same thing.
We're about to find out whether they're the real deal.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep. I agree.
Melbourne, any messages for Melbourne out of that? Train harder, work harder, lift your heads.
Hopefully you don't play someone good this week. There you go.
Hume City, 80.
Oh.
Went down, defeated Sherbrooke 71. Broncos first win in 7 games. JB 15 and 13. Jermaine Maybank 13 and 7. Sean Prendergast 13. Alex Bogut King didn't play in this game.
Okay.
He wore himself out playing in a TAFE competition during the week.
Yeah, he
where he
would've.
dominated
On
apparently.
Friday. Yeah.
Dominated.
He did. He won MVP of the tape. It was the Trev basketball tournament in Box Hill, who we have a partnership with. Where are they? Just here.
Oxford Institute, yep.
Yep. They ran the tournament.
So hang on.
Tournament dominated.
So ABK won the MVP playing against carpenters and plumbers.
Yeah.
Right on Friday,
Yeah.
and then didn't turn up for Hume City on the weekend.
Oh, yeah, I know. He was playing guys in Blundstones.
What he was out in the trenches on the weekend.
Yep.
He said, "You let me dunk on you. I'll come help you build a house on the weekend."
Yeah.
Stuff Hume City. I won't play for them. Hey, what's the go there?
Oh well, they're only playing Sherbrooke, were they?
Brian Moore, 24 points for the Suns. Brian Moore's had a very good season for the Suns.
He's been a shining light.
shining
In an
light.
otherwise dark sea.
No Love Lost Cup. Eltham 93, Diamond Valley 97. I reckon
Whoa.
people would have tipped Diamond Valley by more, but I'm telling you now, when these two teams
It
come
doesn't
together,
matter where they are in the ladder.
doesn't matter. It's on for young and old. Eltham have lost 5 in a row. Lead changed 5 times in the last quarter.
That's crazy.
Well, it's good. It's a good game. Is that the only word you can come up
It's a
with? Crazy.
bella. Oh, sorry. What do you want?
I don't know.
No. Wildcats led by 4 with 97 ticks to play.
Yeah, so they had a chance.
So they did. Well, this was a lot more competitive than the last game they played.
It was a lot more competitive than the Melbourne Ring.
That being said, that would be, silly to say because, well, Eltham had half their team, so, I don't think that's really relevant.
Adam Moore, 23 and 13.
Yep.
Sammy Gazzo, I told you on this show last week, no Love Lost Cup. If there's one player for Diamond Valley who's going to go right off, he loves the intensity. He psychs himself up for the big games.
Yep.
19 points in this game. He came to play. He would have been giving Eltham plenty of lip service, I reckon.
Oh, mate.
Plenty.
He doesn't mind a bit of a chat, does he?
Doesn't mind. Scotty Cuff, 29. James Malvasso.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Scotty Cuff, 29 points. Oh, sorry about that. You alright?
Yeah, no, I need physio. I need to see Dr. Cuff.
James Malvasso, 20
My
points in this
rotator.
game. James Malvasso.
Yeah, he's a good player, mate.
I just want to put something on the table here.
Yeah.
His old man coaches the team now.
Yeah, he does.
So they've had a coaching change down.
Leo.
Yeah.
No, it's his old brother, isn't it?
No, it's
Or
his
is
dad,
old
isn't
man.
it?
Is it? I don't know.
Isn't it his
No,
old
I
man?
think you're right.
It's his
Yeah.
dad.
Yep.
Since his dad's come into the post, he's given his kid a bit of a go. His kid's been good.
Hold on, I think his kid was playing minutes before.
No, he wasn't getting as many.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, he's been good. He's responded. Had 20 points in this game. James Malvasso, the last few weeks, we saw him in youth last year,
Yep.
and he was a gun.
One of the best players.
He's been given an opportunity
Yep.
at champ level. He's playing really well.
Yep.
Really well. That's a good
We
story.
know he can
mate.
fill it up, and
It's a good
he's
story.
finding his shot now. So.
Good story. Johnny Lister, 16 points in this game. Diamond Valley get it by 4. No Love Lost Cup.
Well, we know.
Werribee 64 went down to Bulleen 77. Boomers do enough to win. They won each quarter by 3-6, 3-1.
It's
Just pretty
competitive.
close.
Competitive from the Devils. That's all right. They can take something from it.
They can. Devils had 18 more shots, but
Oh.
they only shot at 27%. And our boy from Japan, from China, the Noodle Man, Josh Oswald,
Josh Oswald.
didn't play.
It's a big out.
Where was
It's a big. I don't know. I'm
Back
not
in
sure.
China?
I have no idea. Big out though.
Big out. Best player.
He's their most important player.
Best player.
Yeah.
Mike Rose 24 points, Corey Standover 16 and 9, Tipeo Silver 19, and Mooka Jack Silver 12 and 7. Arguably the best named brothers running around, I think.
I think they call him Tips Silver.
Tips Silver
Yeah, and Mooka.
and Mooka?
Yeah.
Mooka Silver.
Yeah.
Okay. They played very, very well. Back in round 1, Bulleen only beat Werribee by, I think it was 6 or 8.
Okay.
Now, no Mike Rose at that point, no Adrian Sturt at that
Yep,
stage.
yep.
That's a good effort by Werribee.
I think they're doing really well. I think we knew this is. They're 5 and 5.
Yeah.
They're doing fine. They're competitive. That's all they wanted to be this season,
Yeah.
and they're only going to get better. I think it's great.
For any other team that wants to plan accordingly on how to beat Bulleen this season,
Yeah.
I'd be getting the game tapes of Werribee versus
I agree.
Bulleen both games.
Wouldn't happen to run with that.
Well,
Werribee.
you might just learn a bit from those two
Yeah.
games, I reckon.
The last game of champ was Cromer 89, getting over Waverley in the thriller.
Good game.
87. Stingrays have won 5 in a
look
row
good, don't they?
now. Look, I thought this was a bit of a measuring stick game for them. Bit of a litmus test.
Yep, litmus.
And, yep,
Litmus.
litmus.
Yep.
And they passed.
Eric Williams only played 16 minutes in this game. Stephen Osborne only played 7. Just a message to Corio Bay.
Stephen Osborne got hurt.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I'll take back.
No, carry on
I
with your
just, I
message.
just don't,
Carry on
I
with
just
your-
don't think you'd give him a chance to score 20 in 7 minutes. That's all. But no, he obviously got
he
an
pulled
injury.
a hammy.
Eric Williams was on the court at the end, so no injury concerns for him, I wouldn't have thought.
No.
But only played 16 in that game. Falcons led by 3 points going into the last quarter. It was all about Marlo Hicks though.
Yeah.
Hit a basket with 7 seconds to play. That got them the win. Marlo Hicks, 23 points, 25 rebounds. Double. Blue carpet straight on.
It's a big one too.
Jason Reardon,
We've been waiting for you.
he hasn't had the greatest of seasons, has he?
No, it's a shocker.
I'll tell you what, he stepped up at the right time
Yeah,
though. 20 and
not wrong.
13, very, very good. Sidel Threat, 19.7 assists. Brad Kelleher, 17. Ivan Platnick, quite by his standards, 14 points.
Big story here.
Big
Waverley
story.
got absolutely massacred on the boards.
Banged.
It was absolutely smashed. Their bigs got no rebounds.
None.
Karabe just owned it, and it goes to show. Reardon had 13, Marlow had 25.
Dominated ladder, Bulleen 9 and 1, Crow Bay 8 and 2, Diamond Valley 7 and 3, Waverley 7 and 3. That's the top 4. Ringwood 6 and 4, Werribee 5 and 5, Hume City 3-7, Eltham 3-7, Sherbrooke 1-9, Melbourne 1-9, and also with the lowest score ever in state champ men. And got beaten by 1 player. Round 11 Saturday game. Sorry,
Probably not the one you tell your grandkids.
it's probably not the game you talk to them about. Ringwood,
Yeah.
still a chance.
Yeah.
Won their
what's
last 5.
that? Absolutely still a chance.
Here we
They're
go.
a chance.
Here we go. Round 11 Saturday, Sherbrooke, Bulleen.
Bulleen.
For me. Eltham, Hume City. Eltham haven't been great. Hume City coming off a win. Eltham have not been great.
I reckon Hume City will beat them.
Eltham haven't been great.
Who you picking?
I'm going Wildcats to win. I reckon they'll bounce back. They're going to fire up this week. They're going to fire up. It's about time.
Yep.
And look, Hume City a big chance if ABK isn't out plumbing drains this week.
That's right.
They're a big chance.
Hey, this isn't the big game that I'm still talking about. This is the big game.
This is the big one. Ringwood, Corio Bay. Corio Bay won 5 in a row. Ringwood's won 5 in a row. Ringwood's big test is now coming up.
Corio Bay will win.
By how much?
4.
I think Corio Bay may win. Ringwood at home though. They're a good team.
They are. I like the Stings.
Brian Dewar will be thumping them down from the Cadbury's car park.
Can do.
I'm going to go Corio Bay to win as well. Sunday games, Waverley, Werribee. Now let's just remember back to round 2. This is when Werribee made their first big statement
The
of the
scalp.
season.
It was a scalp.
They got them.
Yep, they did.
Will they get them again?
No.
I think
Waverley just. They took him for granted. That's what they did.
Diamond Valley, Melbourne. Is there any chance Matt Fennell will score more points than Melbourne this week?
There is a chance, probably not, but I don't think Melbourne let that happen twice.
I reckon Melbourne are going to...
They're going to lose, but
Melbourne are going to go down, but they're going to be way more competitive this
I think
week.
you're right.
They are going to be stung
They
into
let-
action.
well,
They'll be
they-
ashamed of last
well,
week.
they left Ringwood with their good in their
Yeah.
face, so they'll come into this one, give it a good red hot crack.
Yeah.
They'll-
They didn't
they'll-
leave Ringwood with egg on Ringwood's face. They
No,
left that game
they
with
left
egg on their own face. Yeah.
That's right.
I think
Yeah.
Melbourne will be a lot better than Diamond Valley to win.
Agreed.
Have a great week. State champ men. Big VTV and state champ women.
Stay tuned, women too.
See you next week.